A federal court has reversed an order that required Texas to remove floating barriers from the Rio Grande.
So it means the barricades to deter illegal immigration can remain in place at least until a hearing in May. The defeat for the Biden administration comes as the president invited congressional leaders to the White House to discover a path forward on the border. Fox 4's Blake Hansen joining us with the latest. Blake.
Yeah, Heather and Steve, there's been no agreement on a deal just yet, but some Senate leaders say they are hopeful for action as soon as next week. One of Texas's tools to combat the border crisis can remain in place for now. That after the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals in New Orleans reversed a December decision.
So it showed an interesting difference of opinion.
David Cole is a constitutional law attorney who has been closely following the case in front of the conservative Fifth Circuit. While a three-judge panel had sided with the Biden administration in December, Wednesday's decision means each of the circuit's 17 judges will now take a look in May.
So it seems that a majority of the court, they may not think the panel is wrong, but they certainly have some serious questions about how the panel got there on this question of federal versus state authority at the border, and they want to thoroughly air it out. So it's going to get a lot of scrutiny in May when this goes before the full Fifth Circuit.
While legal wrangling continues over border strategy, top congressional leaders gathered at the White House for a meeting with President Biden on the border. Lawmakers have been trying to hash out a deal that would provide aid to Ukraine in exchange for policy changes on border security.
I put the chances a little bit greater than half now. And that's the first time I can say that.
Republican leadership did not strike as optimistic of a note.
We understand that there's concern about the safety, security, sovereignty of Ukraine, but the American people have those same concerns about our own domestic sovereignty and our safety and our security.
But amid recent comments from Johnson expressing skepticism about a broader immigration deal, Senate Republicans reiterated Wednesday the need to act now.
To my Republican colleagues, this is a historic moment to reform the border in a way that would give tools to the next president they don't have today and lessen the flow to take pressure off people in Texas and Arizona.
Senator Mitch McConnell and Senator Schumer said they're optimistic about the possibility of a vote as soon as next week on border security and Ukraine aid. Still unknown as how easy it will be to corral support for that legislation in the GOP-led House. Stephen, Heather?
All right.